Everyone, just going to run you through this next report. This is our live tax report. What we find with a lot of our clients is when it comes to taxes, in particular GST and pay-as-you-go withholding, often those quarterly or monthly bills are quite, even though they come up every quarter, they're often quite unexpected. So what we're trying to do is create a report here that allows you to be a little bit more on the ball and across when your tax obligations are coming up and what they're looking like potentially being. So I'll just run you through this report. Just to start with, this report is prepared on an accruals basis, but a lot of you are probably registered on a cash basis. So accruals is you pay GST when you invoice and when you are invoiced. Cash basis, you pay GST when you are paid and when you pay suppliers. That's a major fundamental difference in the two types of reporting. We've created different reports for both types. So what we're looking at here is an accruals basis. This left-hand column of tiles is really just to give you an indication of how much you've accumulated in each type of, let's call it tax, on your balance sheet as at today. So if I look at this GST accruals number here, that number will be what is on our balance sheet as at today. It doesn't relate to a period in time. It doesn't relate to, the June quarter. It's what's on the balance sheet today. Same with this superannuation. If you haven't put through your June superannuation today, this number will include June and anything you've accumulated in July already. So this is the live tax component down the left-hand side. And this will be your ATO integrated client account. So if you've got a payment arrangement in place with the ATO, that's what you'll see in this number here. If I work through the schedules, so this is a client, again, it's the zero demo file, so a bit limited with data, but we're showing you a schedule that is a quarterly BAS, monthly IAS, and quarterly super. So what this will show you is how much you need to pay and when you need to pay it. So right now we're at the end of July, so our books should be pretty well closed off for the end of June. So this number will show you all the GST or the net GST plus the pay-as-you-go withholding. GST will be for the whole quarter, so that will be April to June. And then pay-as-you-go withholding will just be the month of June, because you can see here, this is 2019 financial year, but here we pay April and May pay-as-you-go withholding separately. All right, so that's what this will show you. And this due date here, that's telling you when it's due for lodgement and payment. All right, so our June quarterly BAS is due for lodgement and payment by the 25th of August. This number here is giving you a live running total of your GST and pay-as-you-go withholding that will be coming up for payment on the 25th of November. All right, so this is our July to September quarter number here. All right, this will stay pretty low. It'll just be GST until we click over into September, because September is the last month of that quarter, and that's when you'll start to accumulate pay-as-you-go withholding in this number. Up until then, July and August, the pay-as-you-go withholding, tax withheld from our employee wages, will sit on this table. All right, so as we put through pay runs in July, this number here will start to accumulate tax that we need to pay on the 21st of August. Similarly here, when we start putting through pay runs for August, tax withheld from wages due 21st of September. Lastly, this schedule down the bottom left, quarterly superannuation. As we put through pay runs through payroll, that superannuation amount that we know we need to pay to the ATO, not to the ATO, but we need to put through the super clearinghouse, that will start to accumulate in here. So that will tell you what is due by the 21st of July. And as we're going through the next quarter, this number will build up and up and up and tell you what's due on the 21st of October. Now, I've brought this due date forward to the 21st of the month following end of quarter, rather than the 28th, because we do need to give a week for those funds to leave our bank account and then make their way through to the employee superannuation bank accounts. So hopefully that report starts to give you everybody a bit of a better indication of what taxes they have coming up and when they're due, because it's a big I think it's a big factor for a lot of our clients in managing their cash flows, knowing when their tax obligations are coming up. So really hoping that this helps you all stay a bit more on the ball with those obligations. Thanks.